Now sir, let me introduce your CMA syllabus with a simple interest and compound interest, which is also known as a time value of money. Time value of money. Within the brackets this is simple interest and compound interest. Simple interest and compound interest. What is meant by time value of money? What is meant by time value of money? Let us see the definition of this. Let us see beginning of the year here, beginning of the year. This is end of the year. End of the year. This is beginning of the year and here it is end of the year. Now whatever amount you are depositing at the beginning of the year is called principal. This is a principal or present value. One is principal or present value. End of the year whatever you are receiving, that is called future value, or you can say amount. Future value or amount you can say. Suppose 10,000 rupees is deposited by you today. 10,000 rupees is deposited by you today. End of the year also you are receiving 10,000 rupees only. 10,000 rupees is deposited by you today and 10,000 rupees you are receiving. Here amount is equal to principal, sir. Amount is equal to principal. Means what 10,000 rupees at the beginning of the year is also 10,000 rupees at the end of the year. It means you can say your money has no time value. It is not growing according to the change in time. So when I say this one means when amount is equal to principal, when amount is equal to principal, then we can say money has no time value. Money has no time value. On the other hand, let us see 10,000 rupees is deposited by you at the beginning of the year. End of the year you are receiving 12,000 rupees. This is amount. Here it is end of the year. This is beginning of the year. This is beginning of the year. Now I can say here amount is greater than principal. Amount is greater than principal. It means my deposit has earned an interest of rupees 2,000. So that the accumulated value is 12,000 rupees. So when amount is greater than principal, when amount is greater than principal, we can say money has a time value. Money has a time value. It means according to the time it will change. The deposit of yours will change. Okay sir. Now look at this amount minus principal. Amount minus principal is equal to interest. Amount minus principal is equal to interest. This interest is classified into two categories. First one is simple interest. Second one is compound interest. First category is simple interest. Second category is compound interest. What is the difference of these two? In simple interest, principal will remain same. In simple interest, principal will remain same for calculation of interest. Whereas in compound interest, principal will change every year. Let me explain this point with the help of an example. Principal is equal to, sir, rupees 5,000. Time is equal to 5 years. Rate of interest is equal to 6%. Now, when calculation of simple interest, bank will take 5,000 as your principal for first year, 5,000 second year, 5,000 third year, 5,000 fourth year, 5,000 fifth year also. Means every year for calculation of interest, it will consider 5,000 only. Otherwise, you can say interest is calculated on 5,000 only. Whereas in case of compound interest, principal will same. Principal will remain. Principal will change every year. So what will write when principal is for simple interest? Principal is constant. For compound interest, principal will change. Principal will change. Every year, interest is added to the principal. On first year, 5,000 rupees interest is calculated at the rate of 6%. So 300 rupees you will get interest. Then that interest is added to the principal. So second year principal is 530. Second year on 530 interest is calculated. Again interest is added. This way every year principal will change for calculation of interest. The same point I am writing here, sir, in a proper way. For calculation of interest, principal remains the same. In case of SI, for calculation of interest, principal will change. Principal will change. These things even better I'll take up. It will be very clear when I take up numerical examples. So let me highlight on simple interest. This is simple interest. Simple interest. How to calculate simple interest, sir? SI is equal to principal into rate into time. Principal into rate into time. So this is equal to P into R by 100 into T. Because rate is expressed percentage wise, therefore it is divided by 100. Principal into rate of interest into time. Since rate of interest is expressed percentage wise, so you will get 100 in the denominator. So this is simple interest is equal to PRT by 100. Simple interest is equal to PRT by 100. There are 4 variables here, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of these 4 variables, any 3 are given, we can calculate the 4th one. So there are 4 problems as far as simple interest is concerned. Now also, amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. Principal plus simple interest. Principal is represented as P plus SI means PRT. If I take P as common, 1 plus RT. If I take P as common, it is 1 plus RT. Amount is equal to. So A is equal to principal into 1 plus RT. Once again look at this bit. There are 4 variables we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of these 4 variables, any 3 are given, 4th one we can calculate. This way there are four categories of problems as far as simple interest is concerned. Okay, numerical problems beta you'll get in the next video.